I'm Jessica Vine, and today I'm going to be chatting with Matt from Hendra Hardware on our latest episode of You Heard It on the Grapevine. So today I'm talking to Matt, and I'm also talking to Charlie from Hendra Hardware. So thank you for your time today, Matt.
Oh, you're most welcome.
So can you tell me a bit about your business? So how long have you actually been operating here?
Well, Jess, it's been now up to about 12 years, I think now. Yes.
Lovely.
It's been quite a while.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And was there a particular reason that you wanted to open here in Hendra?
I guess my family has always been in the retail game.
Yes.
So I grew up as a child working in my dad's grocery store.
Yep.
Slave labour.
Yes. All hours of the day. Weekends.
Yep. Always packing the candy and the groceries and all that stuff. So I guess, for me, it was growing up in that industry and, always wanted to have my own one day.
Fantastic.
But, obviously in hardware.
Yes.
So,
wonderful.
Yeah.
And I've also noticed recently you've gone under a few different branding upgrades too. So you've always been Hendra Hardware.
Yes, that's right. So I guess we always, and as what people know us as Hendra Hardware, but we used to be part of the True Value group. And recently Mitre 10 approached us and said, look, we're rebranding a lot of stores to Home Hardware.
Fabulous.
So it's Hendra Home Hardware now is our new brand. But still, the business is normal, fresh look. And it's going well, more of a recognizable brand that people know. So
absolutely.
I think it'll be good for us. Yeah.
Lovely. Now, being here established for 12 years, you would see many of the same familiar faces. Like, what is most of your clientele that comes in here?
Look, it's our clientele is definitely, our local community.
Yes.
So we've got, your Hendra, Ascot, Clayfield, Hamilton. It's people that have lived here a lot of their lives. They've built their families in our community. Yeah. Their kids have grown up, and then their kids have, got their families. So that is our, I guess our client base. It's the mums and dads and the kids,
I've even sent my dad down
the
here.
elderly community as well.
Yes,
so
perfect. Now you offer many different products and many different services.
Yeah.
What would probably be some of your most popular products?
Well, gee, that's a tough
question.
One. We have got a few 100,000 different SKUs.
Wow.
That many in our store.
Yep.
So to answer that question, I would say let's focus more on our departments.
Yes.
Our departments that we really excel in is our garden.
Yes.
So our garden range is really big. We've got a huge variety of different lines from fertilizers, focusing a lot on organic sort of angles. Fertilizers, pesticides, tools, you name it.
And lots of plants. I've bought plants from here, and they're thriving years later. I've got an olive tree, which was my favourite.
That's right. I do remember that. I do remember that.
It's about 4 or 5 years old now.
And that's the difference with us too, that we do. We focus on our local growers as well, so we know where it's coming from, as opposed to some other businesses who tend to, I don't even know exactly where they might get theirs from, but for us,
they don't last.
I didn't want to say that, but
I'll say it.
So
you buy from a chain, they don't last.
That is that is the case. And from local growers, which is where our focus is. So,
perfect. And are there some services that people might not know out there that you offer? Like you do key cutting.
Yes.
I think you also do some home deliveries now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with COVID happening, in that aspect, we've got a couple of utes, so we do a lot of drop-offs and deliveries to sort of help out people, especially the elderly as well, who are a little bit, don't want to leave their home and everything like that. So we definitely try and help people where we can with that. Our other services, a lot of people are very surprised that we still do actual manual gas filling.
Yes.
We still have got the gas bottles out the back.
Yep.
You can bring your
bottle in,
and we'll fill it, and you leave with the same bottles. So
lovely.
but we do swap and go as well. If
Yes.
people prefer to swap their bottles.
Perfect.
And also recently we have aligned ourselves with Still, the German company. So now we've built in a mechanical arm to our business.
Yep. Great.
So we repair lawnmowers, whippersnippers, chainsaws, you name it, all brands. So people can come down and we'll repair and service.
Which is fantastic too.
Which gives us a different revenue sort of stream as well as helping us become more nimble in the market, I guess.
Absolutely.
Which you've got to be.
Because it's not just your locals, being your mum and dads or the people that want to do just some home improvements. You've got a really big, I don't want to say following, but you've got a big clientele of actual local businesses using you. I know for us, we come and get all of our property management keys cut here too.
Yes.
And you'd have a lot of other businesses that would be coming for their regular supplies.
Absolutely. B2B is very important. And I think a lot of businesses we all need to be collectively focusing on that, So there are some amazing, quite large companies that still send down their staff to obviously get their bits and pieces.
Yes.
When we provide accounts with trade accounts and everything like that for them to make it easy.
Yes, absolutely.
And for real estates, there's probably another 8 or 9, I think, that are on our books.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of key cutting going on. Which is fantastic, and we're very appreciative of the support.
Perfect. Now, Matt, as mentioned, I've been walking past and coming in here for years now. I notice all of your staff, they've been here for a long time.
I'm very fortunate for that, for sure.
I think it must be a reflection of your culture, though, to have the same people working here day in and day out.
The beers on Fridays help.
I can imagine.
Yes, and that's the environment that we create, and
absolutely,
and it's and I think the staff they love it here. We're a bit of a family, and we like to sort of knock around together and have a good time. And people like that banter when they come in. It's not so serious.
Definitely.
We have a bit of a laugh, and people walk out smiling, especially when they see
when they see this one
they
here.
see that little fella. So that always has a nice touch.
And Matt, for anyone that actually mentions this video,
for sure, absolutely. Anyone that does, see our interview, they can certainly come in and mention that they've watched it. And we're happy to offer them like a 10% off.
Fabulous
their
of a
total.
product.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
We'd love to.
So you heard that straight from the owner, Matt. Anyone that wants to refer back to this interview, you can come on into the local Hendra Hardware and you'll get 10% off your item. So Matt, really appreciate your time today, and look forward to chatting again soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Cheers.